Okay, we didn't have a chance to just video what happened. Had lots of bees swarming around. So obviously our beehive got too many bees in it and they are now flying all over. The bees left from here, we have seen them swarming here all around. And they went back there. There was a tree behind here. Whatever, they gathered on a branch and we were able to shake them down. What was kind of hard because it was really high. And we have them now in a box. We're right now here setting up a tent and put a beehive in there and put the box in there that they can stay in the new beehive. That's what we try right now. And yes, just came to my mind, I basically need a board between with a hole in the middle on top before I put the lid on. But I don't have that lid right now, so I have to cut one. I'll make one. Let's just leave it for now like that. It will be fine for right now. Okay, right here is the box. Well, all the bees are right now in there. Not sure if that is the right way to do it, but I don't know another way right now. Yeah, it seems like they're gonna go in here since they don't have another place to go. Okay, we'll see how they're doing here. We just leave them a little while here and see what's happening and make some research meanwhile. Maybe to mention here, this is our first time really dealing with bees. We got them last spring and the beekeepers took care of them and put them in a box for us. And okay, here we are. We're going back to the beehive. There's another bunch of bees swarming. Okay, so there's still bees here. Another bunch left and I found them back here. There's a bunch of bees flying here back and forth. So I figured they must be back here. And they're right here. Let's see how that's going here. Okay, here are all these bees bundled up. So the queen has to be somewhere in there. We probably can't find her, but we just get them in the box. I cut the branch off and I nearly had it all the way, but then it just shook them all on the ground. Should have had something underneath. Whatever, they're all there. And I put the branch in here. It seems like they're gathering more up on the branch again. That would be great. So we're waiting now what's happening here. So obviously the bees didn't like that. They're actually going, a lot of them going back to their old beehive. So I'm wondering what happened or what they're gonna do next. So slowly but surely we should get more experience in that whole thing. We have one swarm after another and I just have here one that I catched in a plastic bag. Not sure if that was a good idea, but got it now in that box and cut it open. Here they are. That's a lot of bees. Over here I have another swarm that I catch just a little bit ago. And I tried to get them this evening both in a hive and see if they will stay in there. Overnight we transferred the bees then into the boxes, as you can see here the next morning. And that was a real adventure, since all of a sudden we felt them all over under our clothes crawling around. So transferring bees at night, I'm not sure if I will do that again. Here coming back to it 4 weeks later, to see how the bees are doing, I realized I forgot to put all the frames in it. So as you see here, the bees built their own onto my cover board, and that was quite a mess to clean up. So the best solution to clean that up is taking frames, empty frames, and cutting up the wraps to size, put them in there with rubber bands, what you can see me here doing step by step. After finally cutting them all to size and getting them in, we put a queen divider between and put another box on top for honey and closed it up. We'll hope they do good now. By this last beehive I had to fight quite a bit to get the lid open. I was already expecting the worst. What it basically was, so all the wraps were hanging from the lid, inclusive the two frames left and right from it. So that was quite a surgery. Turning out the beehive being totally empty and having nothing left for the bees was my only option to cut them to size and rubber band them on and hope they fix up what I destroyed. I hope you'll learn something here from my experience with bees, what not to do maybe, or how to fix up things like that. We had a kind of a lot of fun. It was a little bit too much work towards the end to fixing it all up, but in total it's quite some fun to work with bees and take care of them. Quite a neat animal to deal with. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.